Hello and welcome back to another video. I've been trying to make this video now for a couple of days and everything sort of transpired against me. My apologies if my voice sounds a little bit stranger than normal, he says. I've had a bit of a summer cold, but no worries about that. I've had some trouble with my camera. I use one of these Sony vlogging cameras, and I've done this I've done this video twice now, so I should be getting good at it, but one never does, and both times it's come out quite blurry. So yeah, I'm wondering if I've got an issue with my camera, whether it's going wrong, something's gone wrong with it, which is a bit of a worrying thought really when you've paid a lot of money for one of these and I've not had it that long. But anyway, I'm going to have another try, and if you see this, you'll know, well, it's worked out okay. This was going to be an unbagging video. I've got some new boots, but you'll have to forgo the unbagging bit because I can't be bothered to put them back in the bag one more time. I've done it twice now. So we'll just leave it at that, and I'll show you the boots anyway. Different look to get this time altogether again. The last time I had a look at the equestrian kind of look, and didn't really have any new boots then. But this time I've been looking at these boots. We're going back to my favourite online retailer, ASOS. And I might be too old for these boots. Let me know if you think. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm too old for these boots. I've been looking at these boots since last winter, and I thought, oh, I really like those. But I thought, at your age, they're not really my kind of thing now. As you know, I like more the country boot look. And that's, what I get up to and what I do, walking across fields or in the garden or on the allotment or whatever. Perhaps in my 20s and 30s, I would have adored these boots. I would have worn them to death, I'm sure. But as you know on this channel, we like to bring you every style of boot that I can find out there for men. And these are men's boots, specifically designed as men's fashion boots. And so I thought, yeah, but the only trouble was, when I was looking at them last winter, they were £80 a pair, and I thought, ooh, I thought I should probably really seriously never wear these very much. I don't want to go and pay £80. And would you believe, a few weeks ago, I had an email from ASOS, and these boots had been reduced. I think I'd seen them reduced once before in May or June. They'd come down to 50-something pounds, and I thought, oh, still a bit steep, really, But then I had an email, and listed on this email with these boots again. And would you believe they are now, as I talk, in the 5th of August, 2024. This is, if you're looking at this video a long while after. Don't try and buy them because they won't be still be there, I'm sure. Yeah, 4th and 5th of August 2024, they are now £26 UK pounds. This is on the UK ASOS web store online. And I thought, right, for £26, what you can't buy anything these days for £26. And they've got my size. They have got limited size. They still have got quite a few sizes. I looked yesterday, and so enough of me rambling on. Let's bring the boots in and show you what they are. So this week or this month, or whatever, we're having a look at some ASOS biker. Chunky, I believe they're called Chunky biker fashion boots. I will put the proper ASOS title in text because I can never remember what they call these things. So I'll go back on the site and have a look and put the proper name to them in text for you. But they are, as I say, based basically on like motorcycle boots or motorcycle cross boots, I think, even more, with a chunky look. Obviously they're not designed for biking they are solely a fashion boot, which I just kind of love them. I'm, as you know, I'm not a lover of these chunky type boots. I don't know why we've gone down this route. Why can't ASOS do some nice men's low level type, more equestrian riding fashion type boots for the winter, please, ASOS. I don't suppose anybody from ASOS is watching, but there you go. But they seem, I suppose it's maybe the younger generation like these chunky boots. But I did like these, and there was something about them, as I say. And in my youth, for a very don't tell my family because they never knew, when I lived in London for a little while, I had a Yamaha 250cc motorbike, and it's a wonder I didn't kill myself on it. But although I was no speedster, I was quite the opposite. I used to go quite slow on this Yamaha. But there we go. But yeah, I just really like the look of these, and I thought, wow, you know, as I say, if these had been available in my 20s and 30s, I would have worn these, you know, so much. I would have loved these boots then. So it's just to show you what is out there and what is available still for men. And this might be your kind of thing, your kind of look you're after. I mean, you could style these boots with so many looks, I think, as well. So I've just zoomed the camera in a little bit so you can perhaps get a better view of them, a better look at them. They are faux leather. Let's get that to start with. They're not proper leather for one moment. But that doesn't really worry me for a fashion boot. You know, it's perhaps harder wearing and easier to look after. They do have quite nice zips down the side, which obviously makes getting on and off a lot easier. It's quite hard on this bit of the boot there. That is quite hard, so quite a difficult boot to get your foot in and get, you know, to slip in. So if you don't like boots that are hard to get on and off, maybe not the boot for you. I will warn you, that you know, they do take some pulling on. You know, you've heard the, I think it's Cockney rhyming slang, daisy roots boots. They are, you know, they just take some pulling like daisy roots. So they are going to, you know, you're going to have to sort of unzip them, slide your foot in, and then get hold of the top and probably pull your foot in, because that is very, very firm. Once your foot slips down, they do feel extremely comfortable, I have to say, on me anyway. And ASOS sizes do seem to fit me. I know what size I am in ASOS, and I always have the same size, and they never kind of let me down. They always seem to fit great. They feel comfortable. So yeah, so we've got zips down the side. I quite like the little flash detail of the blue and the red on the thing. I was always taught, a good friend of mine worked in a boot and shoe factory, obviously where I come from, in the Northampton area. It's one time, many years ago, it was the heart and soul, sorry about the pun there, the heart and soul of the boot and shoe industry in the UK, Northampton. Our local football team is called the Cobblers. A very good friend of mine worked in the shoe industry all his life. And he always tells me, you know, what to look for on things. And something that impressed me greatly is the stitching detail on these boots. They are made in China, like you know, so much of the footwear these days in the UK and in the world come to that. But the stitching detail is absolutely beautiful. It's so level, it's so lovely, it's so straight. You know, and and how the sole is welted on, and you've got a little bit of toe detail there as well. And yeah, I mean, if you want a better sort of real close look at them, sort of, you know, and you can see really got a grippy, nice, chunky sole there. So yeah, if you're after the biker boot look, and it's a good look for winter. I'm not saying these would be a kind of boot that you'd wear in the summer, maybe, or you could do if you wanted to. But you know, I was thinking the other day, you know, these wouldn't look out of place. You know, I've got some skinny blue jeans on, which I'm going to slip the boots on in a minute and show you with these. They look great with anything like that, with you know, narrow leg cord trousers, black or brown cord or any colour cord trousers. You could even style them with some leather, some, you know, skinny leather trousers if you had them, or faux leather trousers for the real biker look. You know, so the world is your oyster, you know, styling these. And I was thinking the other day, you know, they'd be a great look to walk about London. You know, I could just imagine getting on and off the underground, you know, with these, and walking about in London in these, and they'd look quite trendy, I thought, particularly in the winter time. So yeah, I was impressed with them, and then say for £26 as they are now, what a bargain, I thought. So if you like the biker boot look, these are definitely for you. A nice, one thing I did miss to say on them, you know, and a very nice warm nylon, almost foam padded lining in them, which feels very warm. It's very smooth. There's nothing to catch your foot there, and obviously with that huge chunky sole, it's very cushioned and very soft to walk on, which I did like as well. So there we go. The ASOS biker boots, and I think best now I'll put them on and show you them on anyway. So there we go, I've got the boots on, and to kind of enhance the biker look, I've got a faux leather jacket on. Not essential, but I just think it makes a good look, doesn't it? You know, who wouldn't, as I say, fancy walking about like this? You know, I think they're as I said at the beginning of the video, maybe I'm a tad too old to wear things like this, and you know, like I said, I enjoy more the country type boot market myself, or look I should say, but I think these are brilliant, you know, and I say for £26, they are absolutely incredible. They are very, very comfortable on, I have to say. As I say, when you get them on, as I say, you're going to have to pull them a bit, particularly if, like me, you like your white socks, your boot socks, which I think also enhances the biker look. Just have the my old trusty old kilt socks there, just coming out the top. And it'd be an absolute cracking look for winter, I think this would. Really brilliant. And as I say, you know, I could see you wearing these in a town, in a city. You could walk in the, you know, you could go for a country walk if you wanted in them, I suppose, but not really designed for that kind of thing. They are you know, definitely a fashion boot, and just to give you that kind of biker look, without the without the bike or the helmet or the danger of all that these days. Sadly in the UK the roads are so busy now, you know, it would scare me to death, I think, at my age, on a bike anymore. On a motorbike I do cycle, but there again I try and keep off the major roads, I have to say. I do you know, really like them. Come back into shot again there. They do feel very comfortable. They feel like boots that I could wear, you know, many hours in the day and not, you know, they just certainly don't hurt your feet right from when I put them on. They've got great support, I have to say, you know. They are a kind of, for me, they're a bit sort of clodhoppery, you know, with the chunky soles, but I could live with that. You know, I think they are very, you know, as I say, very an attractive boot, and I do like the little bit, yeah, the blue and the red detail and the white, and yeah, so there we go. Make of them what you will. And as I say, maybe I am too old for this look. I don't know about that. I'll let you decide. What do you think? In the comments, as I said below. But a great look. And the whole point of this channel is it's not about me, and you know, it's not about my age. It's about, you know, boots that are out there that you could also style and wear, and not feel you know, embarrassed or ashamed to go out in taller boots, because, you know, as men, why on earth should we not? As I keep telling you, and encouraging you to, you know, go out there and buy some. And I say, for £26 you can't go wrong at the moment. So yeah, there we go. I really like them, and I think for the value for money at that price, I think it'd have been a tad at £80. I think they were a tad pricey, and I can perhaps see why they have reduced down slowly, you know, in the summer months, and as I say, have reached this bottom price of, I can't see them getting a lot lower than that, because I think they'll all be gone pretty quickly. So yeah, I might do, as always, a little bit of video of me walking about in them just to show you them. So as always, trying to keep this video quick and to the point. You know, some of my videos can go on a little bit, I do realise that. So as always, please do like, please do comment, please do think about subscribing. That's entirely up to yourselves. We do appreciate it, we really do. And you know, what we're trying to do here is, some super people here subscribed already. We're trying to get a little community going of fellow men that like boots, or if you just want to come back and have a look now and then, that's fine. But thank you for watching, as always, and I'll be back with some more boots very soon. And until that point in time, do keep wearing your boots, and do keep looking out for new boots yourselves. And until I see you again, my very best wishes, and bye for now.